To go live. Hello, are we live? I was trying to get to go live. Welcome into the Blockchain Brew, guys. We're so excited to have you here. We're gonna cover some Bitcoin for you. Tonight is a night to get the bounce back. We got our fingers crossed and we're hoping for the best. I'm a tone deaf. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I just don't care.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer, no financial advice. We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. This isn't meant to be a jump scare. It's meant to be created for entertainment purposes only. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Be blessed. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am excited to be here. Trent's excited to be here. You're part of the most hydrated crypto channel on the YouTube and Kick and Rumble and X. Guys, if you haven't already and you like this energy we bring and we'll bring it to Bitcoin, please smash that golden like button. Get it going. And we also have the subscribe bell right here. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. Right, Chet? The subscribe bell, Chet.
Yes.
Guys, he has a subscribe dong right there. That thing is such a beast. I love it. It doesn't even make a ding. It makes a dong noise. It's a beautiful thing. Guys, we're over there on YouTube. Smash that like. Hit that bell. Over here on Kick and Rumble, we're roaring up the ranks, guys. Thank you over there. Oh, beating it to him, man. I love it. Guys, I haven't got about you over there on X, my little silenters. You guys never comment, you never say a thing, but you grow in the X account every single day, and we love it, guys. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got the good news today, guys. We've wrapped up an amazing video interview that we did. We're premiering it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
We're aiming for like noon, so I'm excited to bring it to you guys. It's gonna be an awesome time. We have a celebration today on top of that. Those who did not know, one of you Sneaker Sneaks became our 700th subscriber. So as an honorary, every time we hit like 100, we break 100, whatever number, we gotta celebrate, guys. So we're gonna do we're gonna have a shot on top of our favorite beer of the night. So bro, BTC dead, so I scooped up some more. Hey, here you go, Calvin. Let's get it, Calvin. Pick up the shot.
Let's go, Calvin.
Man, I'm running pretty low, but I gotta celebrate, man. We got some American First straight bourbon, guys. Whiskey. The golden age of America begins now. 47% alcohol, 94 proof, handmade, limited edition. Oh man, I gotta get some of this, man. It's a celebration, guys. It's a celebration. I mean, come on. Let's get a little I don't get ASMR pop this, but boop, there you go. I'm gonna pour me a little shot in my little shot glass. Here we go. Yeah, I should probably pour a little more. I don't want to be a weakling. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice whiskey, man. It is so good, and I'm so excited to be where we're at today. Gonna put the cap back on. Gotta put the little arm sleeve in there. There we go.
Hey, Daily, you can see back there I added to my E.H. Taylor collection. And, dude, I snagged a bottle of the barrel proof that they accidentally marked at the price of the small batch. So I picked up the barrel proof for like $80. And
the normal price is like what?
Oh, well, last year they were going for $300-$400. Now the prices come down into like the twos. But yeah, that I told the guy, I was like, hey, the price has to be wrong on this. He scanned it. He's like, no, this is what it's scanning for. I was like, no, you don't understand. The price has to be wrong on that. He's like, it's not wrong. I was like, all right, I'm not going to argue with you anymore. Give it to me. So I tried to, be an honest dealer there, but after the third time, it's like, all right. I mean, you want to give it to me for that? Like,
you're not going to complain.
Yeah. So I'll, for our 700 sub,
7 shots.
Or 700 sub, little bourbon celebration here.
I'm gonna be calling out tomorrow after 7 shots.
I'm just gonna stick with good old fashioned Buffy Trace right here. Just a little bit.
Oh, crack my neck. Good.
There we go. That's all. Just a little taster at the bottom. That's all.
Taster, man. I'm full. I got a full-on shot. Hey, cheers, Trent. You didn't cheers me. Cheers, 700, baby. Cheers, Daily. Cheers, Calvin. What's up, Crow? How you doing, man? Still drinking, LOL.
Dude, Crow, it is like, a whole day later. It's basically tomorrow. Hey, guys, everyone shout out to Crypto Crow official in the chat. We interviewed him this morning. We had a great time. Biggest interview we've ever done on the channel. And guys, everyone put a +1 in the chat and show your appreciation for Crow. So there we go.
And also, that was just a celebration drink today. I have Subphonic Chronic Double IPA from West Coast. Here we go, guys. It's a 9% alcohol. It's supposed to be piney, citrus, herbal, and crisp. Subchronic Double West Coast IPA hits with the highest octane blends of hop strike and crisp Renaissance notes of pine, citrus, and subtitle herbs. Vibes beautifully balanced and bitter in all right ways. It's a brew that plays like the greatest hits album for hop lovers. I mean, come on, guys. Can't beat that. I also, hey, shout out to my uncle. He has a 3-bowl brewery out there in Snohomish. So there we go. It's going to fit perfectly in the glass, guys. So I'm not going to be able to get the...
Hey, I forgot to ask what Crow thought about my Taylor Swift book in the background. He probably would have clowned me for that.
You're right. There's some pop. Let's get that sucker going, baby. Get it going. Get it going. There we go. I got to let it breathe a little bit because, whew, that's all I got. I got 2 fingers, Trent, just like how you always say, 2 fingers.
2 fingers on the head.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Did I possibly block out anything potentially traumatic? Yeah, Taylor Swift, triggers some mixed feelings from folks, but I like her. Anyways, today I'm bringing you guys a ulterior modems.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a little modem on the can. You get it?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Ulterior modems, not to be confused with ulterior motives. ASMR pop. And here's the pour, as opposed to the rich.
Yeah.
And if you are in crypto today, you're feeling like the poor. But guys, buy the dip and you'll become the rich. If only it were that. If only it were that simple, right?
Yeah. I think it is that simple, though.
It is that simple, but it's hard to not complicate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's jump into some ETF flows, man. Let's see what the big boys were doing today, man.
What we do is we buy the dip on some bullshit. That's why,
Yeah, we also have to do the token unlocks. Is there anything having unlocks right now? It's so funny seeing all the main coins that we all like do their token unlocks because they all thought we would be in the bull run right now. Anything interesting that stands out of the ordinary? Linea's having a 5.3% market cap unlock coming up on the 9th. Linea, that is it, man. That's the only thing that I recognize off the bamboozle train. Keep an eye on it. Double checking my work. Okay, cool. Now we're going to jump into ETFs. Bitcoin ETFs. What are we up to today? Dollars. Oh, that wasn't that bad, man. 258 million dump. We already know Grayscale loves dumping. Fidelity's probably the second most they love to dump too. But man, they are slinging shots, man. Down $1 billion in the last 3 days. Dumping. What do we got going on for Ethereum? Ethereum's getting slammed, dude. It's down like 30 some odd percent. It's just absolutely killing. It's funny. I still don't quite understand this trend. You got ETH, Grayscale, Ethereum, and Grayscale, Ethereum. So they sold some of this one and bought this one. Then we got Fidelity dumping too. The Ethereum's down a total of 72 million. Tom Lee's feeling that, baby. Man, he's getting squeezed. I was going to bring that up in the interview. I think that, Saylor was tried last time, see if they could liquidate him. Now I think Tom Lee's in that boat. They want to liquidate Tom Lee. If they liquidate Tom Lee, the whole crypto market's going to feel that. Absolutely. Solana had an update today, actually only 2.9 million. Hey, you know what? We take updates as they come. Bitwise bought 1.5. Dude, this is how bad. I'm not throwing shade at Bitwise, but they sold 1.5 yesterday and they bought 1.5 today. Like they don't know what they want. They're emotional traders too, man. It's a hard game, man. Don't think that you can outplay them. XRP.
Well, isn't this purchasers of their products though? It's not them necessarily executing the orders.
I'm sure there's some I'm sure they're buying with their purchasers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're accumulating as well. Canary Capital, XRP took some in. Franklin Templeton took some in. Grayscale, they love dumping, man. They dumped XRP today. Those frickers, they dump every single time, but it was still small gains, 1.28. Did we beat Solana? No, Solana beat us today. So, if you were a Bitcoin or Ethereum holder, you just got crushed. Did Michael Saylor buy anything today? Bitcoin treasuries. You have to monitor Michael Saylor. He has not bought, man. He's probably in the hot seat too. He's down so much. Thanks. It was a fun ramble. +1. I passed the block and anything back home after spending 2 days in Longview, Washington. Trash hotels will humble you, dude. Longview, man. Yeah. You know what's funny about Longview, Washington, Trent? Me and my wife went there, and it's so close to the water that all the pipes just like taste. The water tastes like crap because the pipes and the salt got affected or whatever it is. And we went to this one restaurant and we're like, I can't drink the water. We can't drink anything. Like, I'll just take a Coke, And we go to a second restaurant. I'm like, dude, I'm dying now. It's like halfway through the day. I'm like, I haven't had any water. And I tell the waitress, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that last place we went to, the water tastes like crap. I'm like, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't drink it. She was like, well, all water tastes good. You'll like all water. And so they gave it to me. I'm like, drinking. I'm like, their water tastes like crap too, but now I just told her that I felt obligated to drink this crap water. They're so dang used to it, they don't even notice it anymore. Just like people drinking lead.
You know who Aaron Brockovich is, right?
No.
So there's a whole documentary about her. They made it into a movie, and it's in a funny little place called Hinckley, California, about 15 minutes away from me, if that. And like the water got contaminated with chromium-6 back in the day.
I think you told me about this because it affected
Nesquik. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing's wrong with her because of it, but but she grew up there.
Yeah.
And she got like a good settlement out of it, So, hey.
Yeah, dude. So we're over here. We're checking out the top gainers of today. Fights up 17%. Screws been one that we've been talking a lot about. It's up 33% for any of the screw holders. Good for you guys getting gains, and everybody's getting dunked on right now. White Whale's actually trying to make a comeback. It's back up over 100 million market cap. They're up 5% today, so good for the guys out there. Hype Network's up 4.5%. Where we were looking at them yesterday, we thought we might short them, but it just looked good, man. I couldn't short it. I was looking for my opportunity. It didn't present itself, but maybe today show some more data. What's up, GT? How you doing, man?
Bro, GT, I live in Barstow. I grew up in Barstow, and I taught martial arts to kids and teenagers on Fort Irwin there at the base for like I don't know. I probably did that for about 3 years. And
I want to see you fight Crow.
you want to see me fight Crow? We're probably not in the same weight class. Well, we might be out. Well, that would suck, man. Like, look, no, you know what? If I cut for the fight, we wouldn't be in the same weight class. I don't think he's too tall. I hate sparring with.
Hey, if he just skips knee day, that all you gotta do is sweep the leg. That's what he was saying. Remember, sweep the leg.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey. Just out of pure respect, I'll bow that one out with Crow. But yeah, I taught martial because I used to train. Oh, you went to Barstow High School? No way. In the late 90s, you're dating yourself, man. I graduated in 2010. But hey, so what was Barstow High School like in the 90s? You gotta let me know.
Trent's like, hey, I got a groupie, man.
Yeah,
like, in the middle of the desert, we gotta stick together.
Yeah, this is so weird. Like, yeah, Aztec. Hey, the Aztecs just won like the CFI championship. Like they went to state and won. It was wild. That's never happened. They had a grip of Samoans on the team this year, and they were all seniors. That's why. Like, team was stacked with Samoans, and they were just out there running people over. But yeah, funny stuff, man. Fort Irwin, that's crazy.
Funny stuff, man. Small will do get smaller every single day. We got Polymarket over here in the crypto news. Polymarket Circle partner to move prediction market to a native USDC settlement. That's actually pretty big, man. If they can hook up a Circle, I think that would be great things for them. I mean, I think Polymarket's already going to do great things. So, decentralized predictions market. Polymarket's partner. I hate when they repeat themselves. The move will see Polymarket shift away from the bridge-based settlement infrastructure towards Circle issue USDC, which is fully backed and redeemable for US dollars. According to the companies, to change, it's intended to reduce the complexity and risk associated with cross-chain bridges while improving capital efficiency. Polymarket founder Shane Copeland said the transaction supports consistent dollar-denominated settlement standard as the platform scales. The partnership reflects a broader trend in crypto toward native stablecoin settlement as on-chain market mature and infrastructure provides prioritized security and regulated alignment. Cool, man. That's good, man. Good for Polymarket. They're kicking butt, taking names. We also have Trump-linked Will Liberty Finance faces probe over 500 million UAE crypto deal. Well, I mean, really though, are they going to probe themselves? That just doesn't make any sense. Let's just say this is nothing burger. It says, skip that. California Representative Ro Khanna, a Democrat who has criticized public officials' exposes to the crypto market, said on X Thursday that he has launched an investigation in the UAE. Well, that's not going to go anywhere. No one even knows who Ro Khanna is. Investment Willoughby. This is the public trust of transparency, Khanna said, linked in a Wall Street Journal report detailing that he urged the U.S. attorney to probe the deal as well. The investigation comes from Trump denied knowledge of the $500 million stake on Monday. My sons are handling that. My family is handling it. He said, well, yeah. And dude, he's running the world. You think he really cares about $500 million? The dude's a multi-billionaire. Like, he really does not give a frick. And if he did, they would be going after the Trump meme coin versus this 500 million. I mean, come on, like this is just, don't be silly. Wow, I don't know who this guy is, but I know he is important. But he does selfies like a boss. You guys see this guy? Holy smoke! Look at the selfie, man. Look at this dude. What a badass, bro. He's wearing shades on the inside. Who is this guy? I like the airplane too.
Didn't it say in the text like United Arab
Shaikh Tamim
Emirates?
bin Zain Al Nahyan and the U.S. president in the White House on March 18th. It's Sheikh Tamim bin Zaid Al Nahyan. I don't know if I said that name right, but yeah, I mean, there's your news for the day, guys. It was a super great day. You know, the whole markets are dumping. Nobody knows why. We look at the bubbles. Everything's. Shane, kick me off the screen.
Well, you said you were done with the article. I was just gonna skim this.
Zirkis, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, so
How are
Crypto
you
in
doing?
America, Wednesday edition. So this is from yesterday. Bringing Wall Street on chain with Super State. I don't care. It's part of what we were talking about with Crow today too. Bringing Wall Street on chain, like, oh, big whoop, because that's exactly what we want, right? We want to bring all of that control and all of that oversight and all of that suppression and all of that manipulation into the crypto space with Wall Street. That's just great, and it will do some good things, but those good things will have some bad trade-offs. But anyways, midweek recap. Here are some of the biggest stories making headlines this week. President Donald Trump signed a $1.2 trillion spending package to end the partial government shutdown. The money will fund most of the federal government through September 30th. So there you go. But Bitcoin didn't seem to care about that today, so
it just jumped on its own.
Yeah, global crypto market cap has declined roughly $500 billion in less than a week, bringing total losses to about 1.7 trillion since Bitcoin's October peak. So, guys, back to this government shutdown thing. Like, I've been saying this for weeks now. We're going to be seeing stories that are bullish in a bearish kind of way, right? Like, so this is supposedly a big story that, they ended the shutdown after 4 days and funded the government through September 30th. Guys, why is it bullish? Like, we shouldn't be in shutdowns anyways. We shouldn't be in that situation anyways. And so just merely avoiding catastrophe by the skin of our teeth is not bullish, right? Like, it's bullish in a very bearish kind of way. Kalshi and Polymarket hosted free grocery events in New York City, and Polymarket is set to open a free grocery pop-up store for 5 days next week. That's pretty crazy. Crypto wallet MetaMask has integrated tokenized stocks, ETFs, and commodities into its platform via a partnership with Ondo Finance. Hey, good job, Ondo, I guess. Nevada regulators sued Coinbase Financial Markets to block it from offering event-based sports and election contracts without state gaming licenses. Whatever, Nevada just, they're the king of gambling. They just want their cut. President Trump said he was unaware that a member of the Abu Dhabi royal family had purchased a $500 million stake in the Trump family's crypto project, World Liberty Financial, following a Wall Street Journal investigation. Friday's January jobs report will be delayed due to the partial government shutdown, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So we're not getting anything tomorrow. Fed Governor Stephen Myron stepped down as chair of the Council of Economic Advisors in order to stay on at the Fed. So there you guys go. There's your midweek recap. What are the bubbles telling us?
Oh, I was responding to Circus. Thank you, Circus. I was in the chat. I was telling you thank you, but you are the man, dude. You guys are all the mans, though. You think Sailor's shitting bricks? I think Sailor's fine. I think he's been through the shit enough. He doesn't give a flying frick. You want my opinion? I think he probably thinks it's maybe annoying. I think the person who's probably shitting bricks is probably Tom Lee. I mean, Tom Lee's been around. He's seen it all, but now this is his first time in the hot seat. And he knows. He's been telling everybody, hey, it's okay. Alt season's coming. Alt season's not coming. Now what's he going to do? He going to do? You know? I don't know if he got approved to liquidate as part of that company or expand the shares to be able to buy more ETH. He's probably right, but he might have jumped the gun too. We don't know, you know?
Hey, Crypto Jeb called the bottom at 58K. And I don't know at this point, with the fact that we've already touched 61, like, I don't know. We'll just have to see. All I know is, like, Jeb is one of the smartest people in this space.
He's pretty smart. I give him
like,
that.
I mean,
I bet you could give him a run for his money. You're pretty intelligent too, Trent.
Yeah, but like I give up a lot of space in my brain though toward like
beer,
toward biblical stuff, and Jeb does too. Jeb is an outspoken Christian. He
was Mormon.
No, he quotes scripture, you know, quite often, and he applies it to life and to the markets and to investing, and he does a wonderful job at it. But like, you know, I study like original languages. I can do a decent job at reading Greek, you know, and you know, wading through a lot of like systematic theology books and stuff like that. I give up a lot of space in my head toward that. So, I mean, when it comes to technical analysis, Jeb's definitely way smarter than me. And I don't mean that in a self degrading way. It just is what it is. You know, that's like saying that you're that's like if you're really good at basketball and you say that, you know, Steph Curry is way better than you. It's just true. You know, but hey, I mean, you know, I might have him beat when it comes to like Cardano ecosystem and the technicals of Cardano or something like that. But Jeb is great, and you can tell he's good people. But his TA is beyond me. You know, I will say, I think I've seen him get better about that lately. I think I've seen him get better about presenting his TA in a way that everybody can follow him if they apply themselves. But yeah, he used to just, you know, talk way over people's heads and not care if he was doing it, or maybe not realize he was doing it. I think he's gotten a lot better. Yeah, so, you know, 58K was his goal, and that is the 200 moving average, and that is the 50-month moving average. So it's the 200 week moving average and the 50-month moving average, and I don't know, like I think it's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Like if we bounce up from it really, really hard,
yeah,
and we could double bottom at it at around 58K, and we might not go into the 40s or the low 50s.
Yeah, and
you know, furthermore, like if we find that bottom in quarter one, like we might not be in for a year-long bear market. You know, we might not be. So we'll see.
Well, let's get it, man. Well, while we're looking at bubbles, man, for the year, everything's down, dude. 50, 60%. Even for the month, it's down 60, 50%. We're like 40, 50% the year. You know, we're down. Come on, click. Dang it. We're down average. Like Trump's down 81%, Polls down 70%, XRP's down 46%. Crow's only down 30%. So Crow's been actually holding up pretty good. Bet AI is down 80%. Oh my goodness. Litecoin's down 50%. Dude, Litecoin's $50, bro. Oh my goodness. Now, you know, I'm looking at some of these things, and you know what kind of stands out to me when I'm looking at the sea of this red is I have no idea what this is. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking, but like maybe I could short some of these like Zcash. You know, it's yield low is $30. We're down already a lot. Okay, but if we break this, you might be able to get a good short, man, coming in there. Down
Yeah.
50% on there. You got Maker. You might be able to get a good short on there, which is now actually Sky. That's kind of like a double dipper. You got Monero. Look at Monero the year. Whoosh, that sharp decline. You might be able to catch some more gains out of this. You know, a year ago we we're $200. We're now at 300. You might be able to get a 30, squeeze another 30% out of that, or you can look for the bottom and try to get a little rally long in there. You got Decred up for the year, minus that giant whoopity doo, but you might be able to get squeezing a little short there. You know, low was $10. We're at $20 right now. Dash, we might be able to short Dash for some gains. Maybe the eyeball that. I don't know. Right, Chet? Wouldn't you like to short Dash for gains?
I would love to short Dash or
OKX, dude.
Old hard gains.
Dude, OKX is dude, it was at $225. Now it's at 68. You know, at 40 it could go lower, man. It can easily go down there. Just be careful, dude. Tron looks like made a lower high. It looks like you could short Tron. Tron look like a sweet spot to short right now. So just kind of keep an eye out, man. Don't be so, dude. This market right now is some of the best times to make money trading, and we're going to talk about my favorite thing to talk about tonight because, dude, we know we're in a downtrend. We know we're in a freaking downtrend. Well, guess what? That means you can short it because you know you're in the downtrend. Granted, we're going to have a tutorial video for BTCC and BitFi coming out this week. You guys can sign up with all of our stuff and just short the freaking market with us, man. I mean, we're going to do it as a party. You can join the Discord. You can do it for free if you message us on X. If you want to become a fan of the show, you can support the Discord by $2.99. Or, you know, do it for free. I don't care. Either or, man. Either or. I just want to be able to help people make money. That's it. Not financial advice, right? You can follow me. I'm not no genius. You know, I'm a garbage man still, but I'm figuring out, dude. I'm doing pretty good and hot in my trades. I'm showing you my calls. And Trent's showing his calls, and we're just having fun while we're doing it, man. The market's down. You might as well have fun. Okay? We're in the bear market. Facts.
Well, and
not accumulation yet. Facts.
And one of the best ways to have fun, you know, and I wasn't going to I didn't plan on jumping to this segment so soon, but one of the best ways to go, you know, have fun out there in the market right now, guys, if you sign up for BTCC with our link, they will give you 100 USDT in trading funds just for registering. No KYC. It's issued the next business day. Sign up with your email. You get right in the next business day. You get your 100 USDT, and then go take that 100 USDT and have fun with it. If you know, just to spite Daniel Kaufman, you know, throw a 200x short on Dash, or actually try to make money on your $100 and short Bitcoin at good levels and wait for divergences and tweezer bottoms and, you know, inverse head and shoulders and stuff like that, and long Bitcoin up a little bit and play the game and get a free $100 to learn how to play the game, you know, or a free $100 to hone in your skills a little bit. You know?
Well, not just that, guys. If we're here, we might as well finish it up, right? If you sign up with our link, you save 40% on your trading fees with BTCC. Plus, you get a 10% bonus on anything minimum $500 up to 100 G's, bro. So you can get $50 to $10,000 and a bonus on top of that, on top of your discount, and you get the $100 coupon to trade with. So check that out. We also, if you want to scroll up, Trent, to our page, we got BitFi over there too. You can throw me on the screen too. I'll have it pulled up if you want to do that. We also had BitFi right there, guys. You know, save 20% on your trading fees with BitFi. They're a slick, easy to use platform. Both these platforms have no KYC, no VPN. They're US friendly. The software is easy. I like to use it. It's simple. They have an event bonus going on right now. It's not the deposit bonus, but if you could do $1 million in volume, you can. I gotta read this, Trent. I can't get $129 in bonuses up to
$10,000 in trading volume bonuses.
Yeah,
and,
there you go.
You know, most importantly, you can get into our Discord, you know, for free by DMing us on X or emailing us at blockchainandbrew@gmail.com. And if your BidFi account is funded with at least $100, you can get access to our VIP trading signals in the Discord. What BidFi does is they aggregate.
I'm in there right now. If you want,
Oh, yeah.
you can put me on the screen.
Yeah, they aggregate those signals from all of the top ROI traders on the platform, and they pump those out into the Discord. So you get scalp signals, market analysis, and daily, and it's issued the next business day. And swing signals pumped out into the Discord, and those are aggregated from their top ROI traders. Guys, this is a free trading signal group. Like, honestly, you get into the Discord for free. DM us on X, get in for free. And having to fund your BidFi account with $100, that is not buying access to these signals. You're funding your own trading account, right?
And also, too, it's like they called hype, right? At 9 o'clock, it's one of the only things that's green today. They called the long. You would have made money. You would have made money, and the whole market's down. Crazy, right? It was a long step for banana, and you get a detailed analysis. Entry price between 4.8, 4.7, take profit 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop loss here for the banana. I've never heard of banana. JST, Jerry the Turtle. Here's your entry zone right here. Long setup, take profit 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop loss right here. This is the analysis it's saying. Breakdown. We're getting that trend. It's showing that the fractal break. Maybe come down, get a long in. Maybe make a scalp. You got gold. Here's a gold scalp.
Hey,
if you're interested in trading some metals, you got all sorts of fun things in here. We go into scalp signals. I was like confused for a second. There was a long set for AVAX. It was talking about getting an entry price around like 9. What's the entry price? Around 10.3. I think, did we break that? I don't know. I'll have to check. Just stop loss on 9.5, take profit of just shy of $12. Here's a long on Uniswap and talked about the entry. Now, granted, you may you lost. I don't know. But you look for entries that have a 3-to-1 ratio and more, and this is a good ratio. This is a good risk versus reward for most traders who know how to properly trade. And this also shows you, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, you can follow somebody else's strategy and kind of develop your own strategy out of their strategy. Yeah. So, take advantage of it, guys. Have fun. We're in a bear market. Facts. Now, let's make some money. Short in the market.
It's okay. It's okay, Daily. ADA is resilient. It can handle it. Bring it on, Daily. Bring it on.
Bring it on, man. But thank you, everybody. So let's get into the charts. Now, what do we got going on for BTC, right? It's been blood bath, right?
Gotta come tap that 21 moving average on the 12-hour. I just saw
we just tapped this. We just tapped this on the 15-minute. Guys, just when Bitcoin pumps up, just short the longs, man. I mean, you look at that pump up to the 50. You could have short that. Boom, there you go, instant money. The 1 hour, dude, same thing, dude. Look at this, dude. Got a little bit green, shorted, boom. Got a little bit green, shorted, boom. Got a little green, shorted, boom. And you're maximizing your profits. Got a little green, you can put the short in. I mean, how many times can you make it or break it? Dude, it's up to you. Dude, look, the VWAP's coming down, curvature strength coming down. It's literally that simple. All you gotta do is short the dang green. Dave, you head over the Discord, Trent?
Yeah, I'll get him. I just have to take my camera off so I can log in real quick.
Oh gosh, we gotta get it on your desktop, Trent.
It is, but it logs me out every 24 hours. I don't know why. And it's always right before the stream.
I'm taking you off. Oh, I guess I can't take you off. I was gonna take off your camera because you have this weird funky blur thing. Anyway, okay, regardless. Okay, so we got double green dots right now. Okay, money flow still coming down, strength, curvature, VWAP coming up. So the money flow is coming down. I think there's a relief rally coming on the 4 hours. So the 1 hour, 15-minute, you can still short it. Okay, fine, sure, whatever. The 4 hour looks good. The 6 hour looks like there's a chance for a long. And why am I saying that? With the money flow coming down, you're like, wow, look at the money flow. Why would you long that? Well, I'm not saying too long it. I'm saying wait for the 15-minute, wait for the 1 hour to give you confirmation so you get the best bang for your buck. Now, what we do got on the 4 hour and the 6 hour, look at the VWAP. It's curving up. You see the curvature, right? You have the Stokes and the strength. Purple, green, green number go up. Get that long in, possibly strength. We could get that rally in. That's what we're waiting for. Now it's a relief rally. Are we gonna break new all-time highs? Are we gonna break this fractal? I don't think we will break it. You know, you long it up for the relief rally, and then you short it. You know, you get your money, you get out, and you put the reverse in. Now, the 12-hour, dude, I mean, it's been jumping so freaking hard, bro. Look at that 200, bro. You can long this off the 200. I longed off the 200. Made some money. I longed it off the 21. Made some money. You guys saw me do that. I talked about it. Now, look at this just dump, dude. We got the lower low. We could get the relief rally eyeballing that 77K level. That's kind of like the level we're getting. Yeah, that's crazy. 14,000. Can we get back up there? I would like to say so. But even if we do make it up there, guess what? It's still a lower high. More pain will be in the zone, dude. Let's draw a line. Boom. We're drawing a line right now, okay? Boom. There's your resistant line. We get that. When we get that bounce, we come back up. We could bounce up to even 80,000, and then we drop back down. We really don't know how deep that relief rally is. 80,000 compared to 77,000. It's right in that sweet ballpark, you know? You know, that's a wick. That's a wick. You know, candle close at 77, wick up to 80. There's your money. That's a good dang day. We'll come into the daily time zone. Okay. We got some candle closes. We want to read some of this data. Look, dude, weak upside. We're getting thick, dude. Is this giant thick blue wave that's negative 90 going to start instantly curving up? That's not likely. Not likely. You know, maybe we'll trade sideways. We get that little move. We come right back down. You know, it's bottom. No way bottom yet, dude. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you, Mr. Mindful Munchin. If I haven't seen you before, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Help support us. No, dude, we're thinking the bottom is not in. We did not. In fact, we were calling 93K on the 3-day back over here. I said, I think we're probably coming down to this level. People thought I was crazy. People are like, 63K. No freaking way. We're not going that level. Frick, dude. In a matter of a week, I was right.
You said 93K. Did you
63. 63K. My bad. You know, I do have dyslexia sometimes, so you guys have to refresh it. Dyslexia, you know, 6 is 9, 9 is 3, so therefore it's easy to math that. Do what I mean, not what I say, what my mom used to say. It's not my fault, it's my mom's fault. Mom, I love you. So no way the bottom's in. You know, we were talking about this daily, was talking about in the Discord, what is going on in the market. Dude, we're in this fractal. Dude, we came down this fractal so effing fast, bro. So fast. I was hoping we'd stretch this out over the 9 months. It didn't even come close, dude. It came in like a week, bro. We're right here. We're at the last bear market high. I don't think the bottom is in, dude. I was thinking 48. Dude, 43 is 100% on the table, dude. And I'm sad to say this, okay? I'm throwing these zones out there. Do I believe it's going to get there? Shit, it might, man. It just might. How fast we came down. Sorry for my language, guys, but I'm just being totally honest with you. It's not
exactly Mindful Munchkin. Like that's exactly the point that I've been saying for quite a while on the channel is the Iran thing. You know, now granted, hey, when the Ukraine thing happened, you know, in 2022 at the beginning of a bear market, like we pumped off of it. That is not going to be the case with this, though, for other reasons. Like this is different. This brings a lot more fear with it. But yeah, you know, that's the thing. Although I will say, though, Mindful Munchkin, like that does not mean that we have to go as low as the 40s, like, or whatever. It really doesn't. Like, look, in 2022, there's an argument to be made that the only reason Bitcoin broke below the 200-week moving average was because of FTX, right? And so it took FTX to plunge Bitcoin a little bit below the 200-week moving average. And so I don't know, man. Like,
hey, this is how I look at Trent. So we talked about this yesterday, right? We broke the 200 moving average back in April. We didn't break above it till June.
I'm talking about the 200-week.
This is the 200-week.
That's the 3-day.
Yeah, but this is. Oh yeah, you're right. 200 moving average. You're right. Okay, well, regardless, what I'm trying to say is that, okay, so we broke below it right here in April. We didn't come back up above it, above June. So what was I looking at the other day? Was it the 5-day? Yeah, it was the 5-day. Okay, so we broke below it. Interesting, in June. What the hell was I looking at? Regardless, okay, we have like 6 months below the 200 moving average, okay? So now we're over here. We could get that 6 months. Now, granted, we could come down here and just kind of chill out. That's kind of what happened before. You know, we had a nasty breakdown and we chilled out. There's your rally. You just, like I said, short the green, short the green, short the green. You had that. Now there was the bottom. You know, now we start working our way up. Cool. That's great. Now, what I'm saying is like we were right here. We came down to the 200 moving average. This is like our sweet spot. I'm looking at this, but it's equivalent over here. You're looking at this, right? Okay, so we're trying to follow me. Okay, so we got the head and shoulder. We broke down. We break down to this local support. Boom, we smashed it. We're right in the middle of it. Okay, cool. We over here. We break down. We kind of played around. Boom, we smashed this local support. It's right where we're at. But we have this little bit right here, this little tiny bit around 18,000.
16. Did we say hi to you yet? Yes to the Zoom juice, no to the 30K, and also good stuff on Jasmine.
So we broke down to this little freaking little bit of baby support right there, and then that was it, dude. Like, you didn't think that was gonna hold. Well, now if we rewind it, call me crazy, right? So we come over here. Here's our support. Here's a major resistance. Boom, we break down to it. We're in this zone right here. Dude, what's the chances that we break down to this little baby line right here? That being the bottom, 43K. You know, call me crazy. Dude, last cycle, I would have thought I was nuts if I saw Bitcoin drop to 15K from 64,000, I think it was that last peak. I would have felt nuts, man. But it happened. It freaking happened. Here's our high. We had 69,000. You know, it went from 69,000 to 15.5. So is it realistic that we can hit this number? Yeah, I can't BS you. You know, do we hit our all-time low? Usually there's what's it called, Trent? When you don't go down as far each time. You know, maybe we don't go down that low. You know, we had 70%. Maybe we want to go down 60% next time. You know, maybe the bottom's only 50K. That's totally realistic too. That's that little baby support right here. I mean, that's possible, 100%. But we've been calling the downwards price action from way back in. Now we're trying to figure out where that bottom is at, and I don't have the signs to tell you yet. You know, if we get to the weekly time frame and we get a weekly green dot, I might flip. I might change my tune. You know, even on this weekly double green dot, we did get a price movement, but I knew it wasn't. I knew it was a fake. The money flow is still coming down, dude. We got to get into the red. Just like over here, we got in the red. We got to get deep into that red. We haven't started it. It still has more. The momentum wave has more to go down. It has not curved up yet. It doesn't mean we can't get a relief rally. The VWAP hasn't even started curving up, which is usually the first sign that we get. The money flow hasn't started yet. The strength hasn't come up. The Stokes are still shooting down. No, I'm sorry. You guys want my opinion? You're probably in the same boat as me. You're in some pain right now because you didn't sell the top. Guess what? We have more to go down. So you either sell some now and buy later, or what? Not financial advice, but yeah, I'm nervous about it. You can make the argument on the weekly that we're at the 200 and that could be the bottom. Sure, that's great for you. Well, guess what? It didn't happen over here. Did not happen over here. And we come over here, we look at the fear and greed. It's a single digit, a 5. Are you going to be kicking yourself for buying a 5? No, that's a great time to buy. You'll probably get a rally and be up in profit by the end of this week. Now, that's great news. Now, granted, I remember back over here when Bitcoin hit 15,500. Now, guess what? You know what the fear and greed was then, Trent? Do you know do you guys remember? I remember because I was watching Crypto Lifer. He's a great trader, guys. He said he's never let him down buying those single digit numbers. He bought, it was either a 3, I believe it was a 3, or a 2, I believe it was a 3, on the fear and greed index. Guess what?
Dang.
That was the bottom.
Hey, 701 subs, he said.
Hey, shout out to Mindful Munchkin for joining the Brew Crew, the most hydrated, crypto, energetic family out on the interweb. Let's go, baby. 99 more till we're at 800. Yes, slam it, Trent. We'll slam it, man, just for you, man. Well, I don't know if I can slam it like Trent. He's a slammer.
Slammer? I don't even know her.
You don't even know her. So, I mean, that's it, man. There's some BTC analysis. On the weekly right now, it's 70,000. Dude, we hit 61 today. It means this next candle is going to be freaking down here, bro. It's it's going to be a nasty green. You're like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
So, Trent, give us some TA on some ADA.
Well, I'll cover some Bitcoin too, though, just because I think that's what everyone's like interested in right now. Everyone's looking at Bitcoin.
I'm taking a poll right now.
everyone's looking at Bitcoin because everyone knows that that is going to be the bat signal for the rest of the market.
First off, yes. Secondly, Trent, what happened last time Bitcoin dumped at 15.5? We were still in the bear market. Accumulation, Bitcoin sucked all the liquidity out of all the alts. Do you think that's going to happen again?
Yeah.
You think so? I mean, I'm asking because I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, no, I think so. If Bitcoin is AOL. No, it is. We're gonna continue to have a Bitcoin season until we don't. So, and that until we don't is predicated on one thing, and last year proved what that one thing is. It's predicated on macroeconomic liquidity that we do not have yet. So, there we go. Let me share my screen back. And where is there we go. Okay. And throw myself on the screen. Stop changing my name to Trenty.
I love it though. It's like part of the show now. See how long it takes you to notice.
Right. Okay, so Bitcoin on the daily for Lux Algo. Let me erase that circle, erase that circle.
You're gonna name it T Squarey.
So, guys, we are quite a bit below the trend catcher right now, which is like being below the 21 moving average. And on the daily, that level is sitting at $72,135. Let's just use the 4 hour as an example of this. Like, look what happened. We were just dropping below it, right? Dropping below it, but we came back at a very important spot after we hit our take profit level at our take profit number 2 at $61,295. Right, and then what happened? We whipped right back up here to the trend catcher. Now, I will say on the 4 hour, guys, like the hyperwave has flipped bullish. The hyperwave here is kind of like your RSI, but it takes several things into account. RSI, MACD, call it by its government name, the moving average convergence divergence. But this hyperwave takes a lot of things into consideration, but and then you also have this kind of like a double green dot on Market Cipher. You have this double green triangle down here, right? And if you really want to kind of expand that out, you have sort of a triple green triangle. If you move it back here, this confluence bar has been red for quite a bit now. The confluence bar tells you that everything in the oscillator agrees that it's bearish, right? When it's bright red. If the bar up here was bright green, it would tell you that everything in the oscillator agrees that it's bullish. Well, this bar is only going to stay bright red for so long, and then you look at the stochastic RSI now, and on the 4 hour, and it's bottomed, it's turned bullish, and it's piercing up above the dotted line right here. So it's coming out of oversold territory, right? And the thing about the stochastic RSI is it's much more likely to make a run all the way back up here toward the top dotted line than when you're just looking at the regular RSI, right? Like it packages these moves for you. And look at back here, right? You went bottom all the way to the top, all the way back to the bottom, all the way back to the top, all the way back to the bottom. Then here, yeah, it kind of spurted out, but then eventually all the way back to the top. That's what's really cool about the stochastic RSI, because if you look at the regular RSI, it's not going to be that clean. Right. This is because this is the faster moving momentum oscillator. And so what this tells me is that you have a decent chance of this thing running all the way back to the top dotted line. What would that do to the price? Well, it would pump the price up somewhere to a, more than likely to make a lower high, right? We've been making lower lows, right? Lower low, lower low, lower low. But now we need our lower high, okay? The thing about where the take profit level is sitting right now that I would be just a little weary of is that, Lux Algo moves this take profit level down automatically every time the price keeps breaking under it. And I've been keeping an eye on this, and it's moved the take profit level down on the 4 hour a few times now. So that makes it a little more likely that we've found some kind of temporary bottom, and the price might run up to these stop losses up here, right? So now your stop loss number one is at $70,585 or $85. Your stop loss number two is at $73,682. Both of those levels would constitute a lower high. And that's kind of what I would expect, is a run back up towards 70 before we roll over and either, double bottom. And when I say double bottom, I mean more like 58K. So, is it going to go lower than 58K? I mean,
maybe 50. 50 is a good number.
It is. Anywhere in that range is not that surprising. But if we're going to talk about, breaking 58K, then it's, time is going to have to tell on that one for me. Just because the 200-week moving average has such a great potential to hold historically. So, you look at the daily now. Look, the take profit number one on the daily right now is at $54,900. So I mean, hey, like that, to me, if you look back at the chart 2 years from now and you ask yourself, did the 200-week moving average hold? Like, let's say it goes and hits this take profit at 54K. And let's say that's where the bottom is. If you look back at that chart in 2 years, and even though that 54K is like $4,000 underneath the 200-week moving average, if you ask yourself in 2 years, did the 200-week hold at that price? You would say yes, right? Because those touch points are not perfect. They're not, those touch points are not always going to touch perfectly and precisely every time. When it goes $4,000 underneath it and then kind of hangs out somewhere under there for a minute and then recovers in short order, you will look back at that in 2 years and you would say, yes, the 200 week held. So there's something to think about. You know, this level right here, $54,902. I'm starting to think that that's actually, instead of 58K, I'm starting to think that that's actually the level where we can talk about a substantial bottom at that point. So
Yeah. I said 2 years ago, when Bitcoin was like at 40K, that at the halving, if the halving costs $58,000 to produce a Bitcoin, I said, wouldn't it be ironic if we go back to that, like what we did before? Because it was 24,000, we went to 15.5.
yeah,
What are the odds of it going back to its price? And before it even ran up to 80, before it even ran up to 100, that was like something I thought about. And hey, maybe it'll play out. That'd be interesting.
dude, that would be. So yeah, I mean, honestly, that's hold on, I'm just gathering my thoughts there. There you go. Yeah, those are my thoughts right now. $54,000. But if you're asking the question, what do we hit first? 70 or 54? At this point, I'm gonna say 70.
I would even say 77.
We've just dropped too hard, too fast.
Yeah.
You know, let's see, where is 70,000? Let's just say this red line. Okay, you know, let me change the color of these lines real quick. Okay, here is, I'll make this one green.
Oh, shout out to subscriber 702.
Hey,
I
thank
don't know
you.
who you are, but I'll finish my most hydrated drink just for you, man. Hey, thank you for becoming a member of our channel, and we appreciate you, man. We don't take anyone for granted, okay? We've been there when we had our first subscriber, Mr. JG. And here we are to you. Here we are to Mr. Mindful Daily. We have D.U. We have GT. We have John. We got Zirkus. We have them all, dude. I could go on the list. I can't go down the list right now. I will go on it later, I promise.
We're right in the middle of these two levels right now. Okay, I'd say $72,000 and you know 53.5. So essentially, you're 54 and you're 70, right? Essentially, your stop loss one and your TP and your take profit one. Okay, we're like right in the middle of those. So here's my question. What do we hit first, 70 or 54? And I'm going to say 70. The reason why is, number one, we're already closer to 70 than we are 54, right? We're $5,000 up to 70. We're $10,000 down to 54. Not only that, we're creating this long wick reversal on the daily, as we speak, and that could lead into a tweezer bottom tomorrow, where you get a tweezer bottom where you get two wicks down here, you know, that look like tweezers. Not only that, look, stochastic RSI is oversold on the daily. Stochastic RSI is oversold on the 4 hour. And it's actually on its way back up now. You had your triple green triangle reversal on the Lux Algo oscillator. You've hit your take profits already on the 4 hour. We've been smashing through these take profits on every time frame, and Lux Algo's been moving them down as we do, right? It can't do that forever. Stochastic RSI, granted, it's actually high on the 1 hour now, but that's just the 1 hour. The 1 hour is giving you a buy signal on Lux Algo. Take profit 1 is at 67.7. Take profit 2 is at 69.8, which is, hey, that's basically your $70,000 level. So, you have a buy signal with a green trend catcher. on the 1 hour. So your 4 hour and your daily stochastic RSI are both oversold. So that being said, where is Bitcoin going to get the momentum right now to go down and hit 54? It's going to get the momentum by relief rallying, making a lower high at $70,000 or so. I mean, T-Square said even 77, and that's actually like just going back to 70 wouldn't even recover all of this red candle right here.
Correct. Yes.
And so yeah, like that would be a weird lower low, or sorry, that would be a weird way to make a lower high. It would be a much more normal candlestick pattern to actually go up here towards 77, 78. You know, the stop loss number 2 is at 78. Interesting. You know, look at these trend lines.
Follow the trend. Yeah.
That would be rejecting right off of that trend line. Right? And so that would be a very good place if you see it fail to break that trend line. That would be a very good place to short. Very good place to short. And that looks like more of a normal looking lower high, right? At that level. And that would give you the momentum, right? Stochastic RSI on the daily and on the 4 hour would be moving up at that point, and that would give you the momentum to shoot from 70, let's just say the mid 70s, all the way down to 54.
Good thing. We can take a look at that too.
From that level. So that's what I'm going to say.
We have a question in the chat. I forgot. I threw on the screen. I forgot to tell you about a couple minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Just 10 seconds. The gun to my head. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go up, make a lower high in the mid 70s, and then we're going to come down and make another lower low in the 50s. Gun to my head. That's what we're doing. So.
What do you think of that question, Trent? What do you got for it?
Hey
guys, hypothetical, if all the spot BTC was ever held and never sold, could people still leverage the market down like this current move, Trent?
Hypothetical, if all of the spot Bitcoin was that, no, the answer is no.
Well, I don't know, because isn't that why FTX went down? They had paper BTC.
Yes.
So you still could leverage Bitcoin.
Yes, but that's just not how markets work, though. Like, because why did FTX collapse? Like that's what FTX was doing. But why did they collapse? They didn't have the they didn't have the spot assets backed in order to, issue people their withdrawals. And if you remember, the FTX crash was not nearly as percentage-wise, it was not nearly as crazy as the Three Arrows Capital or the Celsius or any of that stuff, right? The Luna was the worst in 2022, right? And so here's why I'm saying no. Like you can't. The spot asset, the derivatives market cannot diverge from the underlying spot asset indefinitely. If it started to diverge for a little bit, but no spot Bitcoin was being sold, then those exchanges where the derivatives are being sold would not be able to meet their customer their customer withdrawals. They would not be able to meet those demands, and it all of that would end very quickly. I should ask Grok what it thinks about that question. Because that is a.
I asked Grok what it thought BTC was going to go to.
Go ahead and
Okay.
Go ahead and answer Zerka about the coin glass real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm also going to answer him this. So, guys, those who don't know what this is Bitcoin's weekly returns, right? So what I thought was interesting about this, can you guys read that? Okay, make sure you guys can read it. It's not too small. Dude, we have had, Trent, 5 red months in a row with Bitcoin. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to compare it to any other time. Okay, we have all this data over here, right? You guys can see all this data from 2025 to 2013. Nothing matches up. Nothing. Like you're like, okay, well, let's compare November to December. Okay, so you go 17, 3%. So you go down here like 2019, 17, 5%. You're like, well, that kind of matches up. So like what happened in that January? So you scroll all the way over and look at January. January was up 30%. Okay, it doesn't even match up with our January. You're going, what the hell? Guys, I'm telling you right now, the markets are changing. They are changing. I know that people think the Fourier cycle is still attached. That's fine. I'm happy for you. But the markets are changing. They're no longer doing that. It's too easy for everybody else to predict in the world. It just is. We're having the second currently trend. We are in the second worst February we've ever had in Bitcoin's history. Down 18%. The worst being 31%, which was back in 2014. That's 12 years ago. That is wild. What is this, a precious metal now? We have all this data we can reflect on. I mean, look at our Q1. Our Q1's doing terrible, followed by terrible Q4. That never happens. It just doesn't. It doesn't happen, man. I guess it happened back in 2016 to 2018 with altcoins. But that was so long ago. I mean, dude, I'm telling you right now, the markets are changing. They just started.
Yeah. I have an answer real quick for.
Okay, go ahead, man. Throw it up, dude.
Yeah. So this is kind of what I didn't have language for when I said that the. Oh, what is that? Oh, there we go. This is what I didn't have language for when I said that the derivatives can't diverge from the spot forever like that. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like asking, can God make a rock so big that he can't lift it? So it says if all the spot BTC is held and never sold, no spot liquidity. Exchanges would have empty order books on the sell side. No one lends Bitcoin for shorting, right? So this is the obvious answer that I should have said right away. Like, this is just how order books work. Like, there's a buyer and a seller on the end of every order, and so no one's lending Bitcoin for the people who are shorting. So borrowers can't sell borrowed coins to open shorts. Spot prices become stale. It's whatever the last trade was, but with zero volume, it doesn't move. Derivatives, detached futures, perps could still trade among speculators, and their price might drop based on bets, but without spot as an anchor, settlements become tricky. Many futures are cash settled in USD, but rely on spot indexes for fair value. So everything would be glitching, in other words. Like in theory, there are some derivatives that are just just paper and don't actually operate on like order books where Bitcoin is being transacted, but everything's going to glitch at that point because it can't find the fair value. Arbitrage fails. You can't buy low on spot and sell high on futures, or vice versa. Liquidations wouldn't cascade to spot selling. Exchanges couldn't offload actual Bitcoin because none is available. The market price, as we know it, would freeze or diverge. No downward pressure on the asset. In short, no pun intended, leverage thrives on liquidity and interconnected markets. Remove spot entirely, and it's like gambling on air. the down move happens in a vacuum, but doesn't touch the actual Bitcoin price. Full hodling would liquidate over-leveraged traders without dragging spot down, potentially leading to higher prices. Oh, that's interesting. Potentially leading to higher prices as paper hands fold. Caveats in reality, this is pure theory. Bitcoin always has some liquidity from miners producing 900 BTC a day. And that's an outdated number, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's 450. So yeah, like, yeah. I'm going to say the answer is no. So.
Oh, there you go. Let's take a look at the liquidity. GT says that makes more sense. I want a round and round. I went round and round with Anthropic and ChatGPT on that one.
Yeah, I like Grok, man.
Grok's better than ChatGPT. ChatGPT, you go round and round, it's going to tell you to go jump off a cliff eventually. You're either going to drive it nuts or it's going to drive you nuts.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the liquidity, man. It's funny, GT. I believe you were here yesterday. I was talking to Andrew, and man, I should have stuck to my signal. I said I thought we were going down. He's like, we might rally up. I was like, yeah, we might. Yeah, we might rally up to the liquidity. There was no liquidity below us. What pushed us down, guys? Manipulation. Come on. Andrew's not here today, I don't think. Andrew, are you here today? Shout out to Andrew if you're here. Man, I was gonna short the market today too. That would have been sweet. I was looking, I was like, I should shorted it. Didn't do it. Wait, am I sharing screen? Okay, yeah. So where are we at? We came down and sniped this liquidity down here for 74 million. Guys, when everybody opens up longs, you think you're being outsmarted the market, catching that falling knife, smarting it. Dude, didn't happen, man. Didn't happen. They liquidated you. We do have a pocket right here at 70 million at 68,000. Me and Trent just talked about the possibility of going to 77. The 3-day, dude, there's a lot of liquidity up there, man. I mean, there was a lot between 85 million just on that one, 41, 39, 65, 30, 35, 70, 50, 100 mil, 12. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity. Let's go look at the liquidation map all together. I mean, holy cow, look at that, man. Just on the last day, there's $1 billion in shorts that can be liquidated if we move up just a little bit. I mean, it's peaking, man. That's peaking, dude. That's really tempting for market makers. Look at that on the week 7 day. Look at that money flow. Whoosh, it's straight up 1.5 B. But for them to go out, look at that, dude. They're looking at these 100x longs or shorts. Dude, they want that money, man. They do. On the 30 day, look at that. You got 3 billion they can go after. It's not that high, dude. I mean, I'd probably say if we go to 70, where was I talking about, Trent? Oh yeah, we won the liquidation. We saw some numbers. The liquidation heat map. We go back to the daily, just 69,000's only 70 million. Fine, that's not that bad. But we stretch up to the 3-day time frame, dude, going up to 80. Dude, you look at all this liquidity right here, you're really eyeballing probably $1 billion. Probably like about $1 billion bucks if you hit up to 77K, like we were thinking about. That's a lot of liquidity, man, for marketers to make $1 billion. That's 1,000 million. Dude, they're totally eyeballing that. You'd be crazy not to think that. Maybe it's even more, you know. There's 128. I mean, we could be eyeballing like a 1.5 billion liquidation if we go up to 77K. What's up, Flat Smack? How you doing, brother? What's up, guys? Excited day for Bitcoin. I finally figured out how to change my name. LOL. Hey. Yeah, that's true. You did change it to Flat Smack. Flat Smack 420.
Everybody go flat smack that like button.
Yeah, I dig it, man. I like it. It looks normal. I wish everybody did that. Everybody could recognize everyone. All the OGs. They all have double names. It's like hard. I used to have everybody memorized, and then the whole name change happened and totally messed me up.
Yeah.
Comes out of nowhere. Thanks for the heads up, YouTube.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go chart Cardano. Why Cardano, you ask? Because it's the best cryptocurrency altcoin in crypto. And if you don't hold any of it,
It is.
you should buy some. Why? Because it outperformed everything? No, because you're sticking your thumb at the socialists, the centralized banks, everything. That's what you're doing. You're sticking the middle finger, the middle thumb out, guys. Cardano is breaking this support level. It's at 24 cents right now on the daily. 2-day money outflow is terrible, but it looks like a rally might be coming in. We just flipped green. VWAP is coming up. 3-day money flow is still shooting down, but a relief rally is coming up with the VWAP coming in. I see it, man.
I mean, your 21 tells the tale, you know.
Look how far away you are, man. 36 cents. We'll probably meet. I bet you we'll meet right here. Maybe 35, maybe 33. It's probably gonna come back up to the 30 cent level, and everybody's gonna be shocked, but me and Trent. We come up to the 12-hour. Look at that, dude. We got a little baby curvature on the strength. Little baby curvature on the view up. We don't get baby curvatures. Like even right here, boom, we had a little bit of baby shoot up. On that curvature, what's the little baby curvature right here? We shoot up. Look at that. Woof. There we go, man. After a deep sweep like this, I think money flow's coming in, man. Especially lined up with the VWAP. Especially with the VWAP, I think there is some money coming into crypto. On the 4-hour double green dot, VWAP breaking up, dude. That's a long signal, man. I mean, you took in that long signal and that deep pain. Those deep pains are the scariest along because you're going, oh my gosh, dude, that candle was from 25 cents to 21 cents in 4 hours. Dude, it lost 20%. Are you kidding me? Another 4 hours from now, it could go down 4 more percent. Dude, those are the screaming longs. Those are some of the best trades you will ever make. And even right now, we just flipped a little bit green. Trend reversal candle coming on. It looks like we might be getting this rally, man. We just might. The VWAP is slightly breaking up. We're only at a 1. String Stokes looking good. We're 21s right here. Eyeballing the 27 cent level. That's 10%, guys. 10%. 10x leverage, 100x gains on your port or whatever your trade is.
Yeah.
You shouldn't trade with the whole port. That's how you get wrecked. But port is short for portfolio. If you guys did not know. I mean, come on, let's go. I mean, Night, we got 4.5 cents right now. Can you ask for a better deal on Night? Maybe. Just maybe. You know what one coin, Trent, that caught my attention today, which I'm sure this is going to take you by surprise because I know that you don't know this. Guess what coin is in uncharted territory? Nope. Look at this, dude. Look at ICP. Ooh. But now, hang on. Look at this on the weekly, Trent. Look at it on the weekly.
Dang.
Or even the monthly. Look at it. It's in like the ultimate red like you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look at that. That's an all-time low, bro, with that candle thickness down. If we close right now, it's in all. Look where it launched, dude. That is bad. What? Dude, isn't that crazy? ICP, bro. ICP.
ICP is worth throwing something at, though.
Dude, what did it launch at? What was it, like $700?
Yeah.
Crazy, stupid number.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. That blows me. Look at, we broke that support trend. Look at that. We broke that. We broke $2.50, dude. I would have bet a ham that we probably wouldn't have busted that. And there's the launch date, you know, just crazy to see at $2. And it might even go lower, to be honest with you. It's probably going lower. It's low as $1.50 3-4 weeks ago. Is that October 10th? Yeah, it is. Hit a $1.50, Trent.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that. Where are we at? Oh, dude, we have to wrap up the show. You guys, we have 2 minutes left. I was gonna have Trent chart some. Trent, chart one coin real quick. You got 2 minutes to chart a coin. Pick any coin.
Okay, XRP easy. XRP on me.
XRP on me. Okay, there you go, guys.
Did you throw me on the screen? Let's see.
No, I did not. I was looking at the poll of the vote. It was 12 votes and 6 votes said BTC, 5 votes said altcoins, and 1 vote said metals. Sorry, metals. You have to do more, otherwise I would come jumping at you.
So XRP on the daily, trend catchers up here at $1.50. Stochastics are low. Hyperwave is low. You're looking at tweezer bottoms right here. It's gotta have some relief. It just does. Take profit 1 is down here at 88 cents. That's in play. That is in play, but like it's same story as Bitcoin, in my opinion. You've got to at least come up here, which would be a very weird looking lower high, because all you're doing is recovering that red candle. I'd say you got to come up here to the trend line at least, $1.65 or so, somewhere in that region, and then you can talk about the take profit at 88 cents. So there you go.
There you go, guys. THQ. Well, fuck, dude. I was just looking at THQ. I was just gonna say I haven't seen DZ in it. I know. Look. I'll pull trend off the screen. I'm not touching anything. Look, I have THQ pulled up there. I was literally just looking at. Okay, just because of you, DZ, I'll come in. I was thinking about you. Gonna have to pick up a new job, dude. I'm so sorry if that is true, bro. Because, man, poor THQ, dude. I feel so bad, bro. I remember this whiff up, dude, that pressure, and I was like, come on, baby, you can do it. And, dude, I'm just dying right now, man. It sucks, dude. The 1 hour looks okay. We got a little bit of momentum, maybe 2.7, 10% move. We can hope that we get the whole market rallying tomorrow. Maybe we get a little bit more than that. All right, momentum coming in. I would like to see this momentum wave break the other momentum, just a little bit of depth that we have right there. The money outflow is pretty thick. VWAP's breaking up. Stokes are still in red curvature. It's not saying it's a full-on break, bro, but the relief rally, it does look like it's coming in. The 4 hour, we are getting a little bit of VWAP coming up. Money outflow is still kind of thick in the red, so you kind of have to deal with that. We haven't got the double green dot yet, but it does look like it's on its way in. Stokes, RSI, the low, very kind of okay. The 6 hour giving us any more information on it, dude. I've been working hella hours for Super Bowl, bro. I've been working hella hours too, man. I feel you, bro. I feel it, man. Can you briefly tell me why the market is down? Yeah, because it freaking sucks and we're in a bear market. That's literally it.
There was no underlying event.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. People are selling off. We looked at hedge funds; they were sold a couple $100 million, but it's not like it was like a $500 million day. We looked at the liquidations yesterday on the heat map. We didn't have a whole lot of liquidations below us. It's all above us. It still went down.
Yeah,
so it's just kind of where we're at, man, in the world. I hope a relief rally comes. Hope we get back up to 3-1 for THQ. We have to get some reversal signals, dude. That momentum is so deep in the blue. I just hope we don't hang on to it for a while. 1 4 hour looked like we could get that relief rally in, but that might be the time to get out, man. I don't know, unless we get some crazy wick. I'm not financial advice, bro, but I would be considering it. Otherwise, you might be a Daniel Coffin, So, we told him to get out at $90, and he's not just below 40 right now.
Yeah. Well, time to wrap up.
Yeah, it's time to wrap up. I'm just gonna shout out everybody. Thank you, DZ. Thank you, Flat Smack. Thank you, Zerkas. Thank you, GT. Thank you, Blockchain Brew, which happens to be me. Thank you, Daily, for coming on in here. Thank you, Mindful. Thank you, Axe, aka the John. Pepe, you didn't show up today, but shout out to you, Pepe. Lucas, thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you, Lucas. Calvin, thank you for coming on in. I hope you sleep good tonight, man. Get some Z's. Get up to work early, work hard, buy more crypto. DCA, Crypto Crow was here today, guys. If you haven't, go follow Crypto Crow. If you don't know who Crow is, why? You got to do it because he puts out the alpha smack on that Cardano. And that night, he's been around a long time. He's been a big supporter of the channel. And shout out subscriber 701 and 702.
Yes, sir.
We put a lot of work into that halftime show. We put a lot of work in. Dude, no one cares about the halftime show, DZ. I'm not watching that crappy halftime show. I'll go watch the Turning Point USA halftime show. I'm not gonna watch no Bad Bunny freaking crap. I don't need that in my life. Go figure. I found my wife told me today, which I don't know if this is true or not, but she said that the halftime show is owned by Jay-Z like studios or something like that. And I'm like, really? That makes sense to me. Thank you, Daily, for the great show. You guys have a good night. Stay blessed. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Look at Trent's got the dog. I got the ding. Yeah, let's go, baby. We'll see you guys. Peace. Oh my gosh, Trent, what a great show. I'm glad we were able to celebrate and have a good shot and drink some beer and have a good time. That was wonderful.